Hi guys, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today we are going to do something that I don't know how it's going to turn out. The only thing I've pre-done is turn on the iron and get that going. Other than that, I have not tried this, so I don't know. We are on a journey of exploitation, and yeah. So, have you ever bought those candles that are in a jar? And as the candle burns, the liquid increases, and at some point the wick can get buried. So what I do is pour off the candle wax into a little aluminum bowl that I made. And so I did that the other day, and I was gonna throw this away, and I thought, isn't that a lovely color? And then I thought, I wonder. And I thought, let's see if it works. So I printed out these digitals that I have. And if you're not familiar, it's from www.witchcraftdoyoudo.com. And it's a lovely shop. If you have a chance to go over there and check them out, they do have some really nice stuff. They also have freebies, and the freebies are really cool. I'm not sure if these envelopes were a freebie or whether I paid for them. I don't recall. But check out that shop. They have some really nice stuff. Anyway, let's see what happens. So I'm gonna, and I have done this wax process before with you guys, but I've used the wax beads that I bought. I have not tried, the candle wax before. Although I have heard that the candle wax method works just as well. But I thought this was such a lovely, vintagey type color that I thought, well, let's see what happens. So, let's see what happens. So I have my iron on maximum, whatever that is for this little guy. It's not a big iron, as you can see. It's just a little iron I got for crafting. This is the only place I iron. It's just like, baking. In my 40s, I baked cookies, and in my 60s, I baked paper. So that's my method of coffee dyeing is coffee, put the sheets of paper into a coffee, liquid, and put them on baking sheets, cookie sheets, and put them in the oven at 285 for about 5-6 minutes, and yeah, that works a treat. So yeah, these days I bake paper. I don't bake cookies anymore. So there it is. So we're going to have to figure out where to put this to dry. I hadn't thought of that. It's very waxy, even on the back side. So, let's see. Let's get out another one. Maybe we had too much wax. So, I think we went a little overboard there. So, let's just be a little bit more frugal with it, huh? So, put that down. I put it down on there and kind of let the iron milks the wax bits, and then I kind of move it around a little bit. All right. Yeah, I seem to be getting more wax from these little bits than I do with the wax pellets that I have. Oh, this has got some of that black stuff in it. Ooh. I don't know. Do we like that or don't we like that? I'm not sure. Black bits from the wick, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, we've got one more here that I had printed out. And I'm just gonna see if maybe we have enough wax already on here to do it. Yeah, it seems like that candle wax goes a lot farther than those wax pellets that I got. But like I said, I heard that using candle wax works. I hadn't actually tried it myself, so I thought we could give this a go together. Those wax pellets are, not cheap. You get a lot, and depending on how often you do this, they could last for, a pretty long time. But still, I mean, if you could just use candle wax that you've poured off of a jar, a candle jar, all the better, right? Because those jars for, those candles that are in glass jars, I mean, they're not exactly cheap themselves, are they? So if you could get a double use from them, that's what it's all about, right? Upcycling, not recycling, upcycling. Okay, so yeah, there's another one there. Put those together. Get the ironing mat out of the way. And put this down here. It definitely has a nice coat of wax on it. So, let me turn off this iron. that cooling down. I'm kind of pointing in the opposite direction. Okay. Got myself some coffee here. I hope you're in frame. If you haven't noticed, I've kind of been struggling with that. There's a fine line between being close enough so you can see and being far enough away so what I'm doing is in frame. Yeah, it's been challenging to say the least, and I'm not really sure what that sweet spot is. I use my phone to record, and unfortunately doesn't seem to be a whole lot of settings. And I've got, you know, an updated current Samsung. I have the S20 Plus, S20 Plus. And I got it because in the reviews it said it had the best, you know, photo and video quality. So, you know, of course that was important. So that's why I got that model. And I don't know, it doesn't seem to have very many settings. So, how are you? Are you having a nice week? Great day? Hopefully you're finding time for crafting. This is definitely my happy place. I have a stressful day at work. I still have a corporate job. It's nice after work to just kind of spend half hour or an hour in my craft room, just kind of decompressing. I like to listen to podcasts or books that I download, audio books I download from the library. And it just helps make the day better. So what kind of projects are you working on? I would love to hear in the comments. Maybe you could load them, you know, if you have a project that you want to share, you could tag me on Facebook. When you upload something. I don't have a Facebook page. I mean, I do have a Facebook page, but it's not, you know, junk journal type page. I like that. I don't think I can put these in my paper recycling though, because they are covered in wax, so I don't think that would probably be a good idea. Probably gum up the machines at the paper recycling place, huh? But yeah, what do you think? It's hard to tell what color these are. Hang on. Okay, so I've got these on a white background now, so you can see that they do have just a touch of the yellowish color that this candle put out. So yeah, what do you think? I think this worked out very well. I'm very excited about this because, like I said, you know, buying these candles in a jar is not cheap in itself. I usually don't buy them, but I happen to actually be at a store, which normally I don't go to stores. I just order online and pick up or have delivered. But we happen to be at a store, and I discovered, I actually ran across a candle aisle, and they were having a sale, and I always, you know, smell them. I know I don't tell anybody. I have to, you know, take my mask off a little bit so I can smell. But you know, a lot of times they have candles on a really good sale, and it's like, oh man, I'm gonna get several of these. But if you take a moment, you know, to smell what, you know, ocean air actually smells like, it's like, oh my God. No wonder they're on sale, right? So yeah, I always smell them before I buy them, and because I have been fooled before, you know, the smell is just not good at all. So yeah, I always smell them first, but I did get a couple this last time, and so yeah, I like this. This is definitely a thumbs up project. So yeah, give this a shot, guys. It's a lot cheaper than those wax beads, and works just as well from what I can tell. It actually, it doesn't have so much of a wax feeling now, and it's made it translucent somewhat. And yeah, it doesn't really have a heavy waxed feel. So yeah, I would say this is a winner. So go out there and give it a shot. Please like and subscribe. Please leave me comments. Let me know what you're working on, what you're doing, or what little things you've discovered. That's always fun. Until then, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Have a great day. Bye.